Protect your business from the fastest growing crime of the 21st century. Find out here. You're watching Technology Review. Hi, welcome to another episode of Technology Review for May 5th, 2017. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. Technology Review is a show that helps educate the public on today's technology, but also it helps you protect your family, your business from the fastest growing crime of the 21st century, and that's cyber crimes. Every 2 seconds, someone has their identity stolen by a cyber thief. Did you know that over 16 million new victims of identity theft are reported to law enforcement every year? According to the Justice Department and the Federal Trade Commission, identity theft is the fastest growing crime of the 21st century. But you don't have to be a victim. You know, we've heard in our media of businesses, governmental agencies being hacked by cyber attacks from around the world. And these are large companies, large corporations being hacked. But they're also going after small businesses and individuals like you, because that's where the information is. Knowledge is power, and information is the new currency. Hi folks, I'm Mac Jackson. I'm your host here of Technology Review. My background is in cyber crimes, cybersecurity, the law, and compliance. My programs and services help companies mitigate the damages of identity theft by providing cybersecurity awareness training and education. I'm here with my guest today, Vernon Dixon. Hello, Vernon.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Where it must be that someplace in the world.
That's right. Somewhere in the world it is. Yes. Speaking of protecting your business and protect your family from cyber crimes, I invited Vernon Dixon to be a part of our sponsor team and our family here of sponsors to talk about his business and ways that his services with his company can help you understand some of the pitfalls and some of the benefits of technology out there. And we're going to talk about Bitcoin, what it is, and how it has evolved, how it's grown, and what is cryptocurrency. All those questions we're going to be talking about here with our guest, Vernon Dixon, who will be joining us here today. We appreciate you being here, Vernon.
Well, thank you for the invite. I really appreciate the opportunity, and hopefully they can receive some valuable information as well.
Absolutely. So let's start off by talking about what is Bitcoin. Part of the cryptocurrency family, but what is it?
Okay, yeah, Bitcoin is one of the cryptocurrency families. There's actually 800 different types of cryptocurrency on the market. Basically, my responsibility as far as my clients are concerned is that I work and deal with the top 10 cryptocurrencies. But for the most part, it's Bitcoin and another product called Ethereum. The other products are called altcoins because they're not Bitcoins. And basically, it's computer-generated money. It's the same equivalent of digital income or digital money. And basically what happens is that computers are solving major algorithms, and those algorithms, once they're solved, they're verified by 4 or 5, well actually 7 other systems on the internet. It's basically internet money. Once that's verified, everybody shares in the profits that are generated based on that solution.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So you're saying there's 800 types of cryptocurrency. That's a lot. I even saw one called Sex Coin.
Sex Coin. There's a Cannabis Coin as well.
Cannabis Coin as well.
Wow. And they're being generated almost every day. There's a couple of them coming out now called Gladia Coin. That's a new one.
Gladia Coin.
Also VXL. There's a new one as well.
Interesting.
And it just depends on how people incorporate them or introduce them to the market, whether they're going to be successful or not. Obviously, you know that Bitcoin is very successful because that is the grandfather of all coins.
The gold standard, if
the
you will,
gold
right?
standard, yes.
Okay, cryptocurrency.
Yes.
So will these other standards that are out there be like they're just competing for rights to be number one, or is it driven by the market? And these other ones will finally go away or be consumed up into one, bought out? How does that work?
Okay, it's driven by the market.
Okay.
It's just like if you go all the way back to the days where we were exchanging seashells for different products and services. This is equivalent of those seashells, except now we do it in the modern age. Satoshi Nakamoto basically decided that there was a different way of dealing with currencies, and without using the banking system, because they didn't want that control and those charges that the banking system puts in place as well. So they've created an exchange or method of exchange using computers, actually using the internet, to do this exchange and development of these currencies. So in terms of who makes it to the top, it's an issue of how valuable they become to the community that's introducing them, and how they're introduced, and their usage.
I see. Is there an owner or of Bitcoin? Let's take, for example, Bitcoin itself. Who owns it? Is it a corporation?
Yeah. Nobody owns Bitcoin. Bitcoin is out there. When it was introduced, when the proponent, the document with the information was introduced, it was stepped away from.
Okay.
And basically, there are foundations on the internet that basically maintain the code. And when I say the code, that code is called blockchain, and that's the underlying value of any Bitcoin is the blockchain. That blockchain just means that as a transaction happens or a solution is provided for an algorithm, it's connected, and you can track that solution from the beginning of time all the way through in its current setup. You can actually go back and actually look at the first transaction that Bitcoin ever had. So a lot of industries or companies are starting to use the blockchain technology to do contract management, to do agreements, to do different things that they can track and confirm. So that's the value of Bitcoin, is the blockchain.
So that's the blockchain now is the audit mechanism now for it, right? In order to make it less anonymous.
Not less anonymous, because that's the whole thing about cryptocurrency, is they wanted to keep it as anonymous as possible.
Yes.
One of the things that, and I guess people here in the U.S. have a little bit slower adoption of Bitcoin, because they're afraid or concerned about the anonymity that's required for Bitcoin.
Yes.
There's a lot of people out there, Bill Gates, Richard Branson, MIT, and all those other people are not concerned with the anonymity, because they're using those blockchain technology, and they're investing heavily into the technology as well.
Yes, a lot of investors in it. And now consumers can start to invest into Bitcoin as well, right?
Absolutely. Consumers can invest in Bitcoin in several different ways, and one of the things you see on the internet, whether it be Facebook or LinkedIn or some of the other social media applications out there, an individual getting involved in Bitcoin still needs to be careful. Like I said, there was over 800 coins out there, so you have to be specifically just careful in terms of what you get involved in. So, I mean, I have a couple of things that I can provide that I know that are secure. I've been doing this for almost 4 years, and so I have a little bit of a history, and so I try to keep everything or everybody safe in this environment.
That's really interesting. Really interesting, Vernon. Well, quickly here, tell the audience how they could find out more about your company or get more involved in it. We're going to have Vernon in our next segment, too. This is really fascinating. We're going to talk about the security of Bitcoin as well.
All right. Thank you. Well, my company is VM Enterprises. My website is down right now, being redone because of the Bitcoin phenomenon. But you can reach me by cell phone, 702-580-9397. That's 702-580-9397.
Very good. Yeah, very good, Vernon. That's going to be really good that people that want more information about Bitcoin can definitely talk to Vernon and find out about it, how to get involved in it, and if it's an investment or something you'd like to have part of your system, you could do that as well. We're going to be continuing with Vernon here in our second segment, but until then, I just want to remind everyone to thank you for joining us here in Technology Review. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Technology Review TV. That's facebook.com/Technology Review TV. I'm also on Twitter at twitter.com/Mac Jackson Jr. And you can find me on my website. That's at macjacksonjr.com. Go to my website, sign up there, and receive information and report on identity theft and fraud. You can also text my name, Mac, M-A-C-K, to 444-999. That's 444-999. Sounds like that pizza guy.
It does.
Doesn't it? 999 for pizza. But yeah, so definitely, folks, we have a lot to present to you today on Technology Review, and Vernon and I will be back in a few after these messages to talk more about cybersecurity and Bitcoin. We'll be right back, folks, after these important messages. Thank you.